All right, this morning we're joined by Rashee Myers, class of 2012. How are we doing, Rashee?
I'm doing great. Just working and stuff at the moment.
Good. All right, so think back to all those years ago. Why'd you decide to come to early college?
Well, I came. It was just started. I think we was like it was only three classes there. We would have been the freshman class. It was just a different opportunity for me, really, and it really helped out a lot. It was a great choice I made.
Where would you have gone if you hadn't gone here?
Uh, Conway High School.
Conley. All right, so you did the Bridge Week thing. I'm sure that was fun. I'm sure you have a lot of fond memories of Bridge Week. We still do all the same things, same games, same everything. Uh, you get into freshman year, you got Miss Lore, you got some others. Uh, what do you remember most about freshman year?
It was different. You know, being just fresh out of middle school, going straight from middle school to a college campus. So it was like, yikes. It was a little scary at first, but then we get used to it. Everybody was pretty much cool.
Gotcha. All right, so you start taking classes at Tech. What's the transition like going from high school stuff to college stuff?
That is the transition was pretty easy. I think we had what was it, College 101 or
Hmm.
the prep class. So yeah,
Right.
it was pretty much, the transition wasn't hard at all.
How did Avid help you?
Avid was great. So it gave us like opportunities to really find ourselves kind of like thing. Getting help with, the tutoring classes and then sitting down doing like the college prep and stuff. So it really was like a great thing.
Good. And so you finished up here with early college. Did you graduate from Tech?
No, I went from early college and then I went to the military first.
Okay.
So yeah.
Which branch?
So I had joined the National Guard.
Okay.
Yeah. And then from there I went to Francis Marion
What'd you major in at Francis Marion?
sociology with a minor in criminal justice.
Okay. When did you graduate from Francis Marion?
It'd have been 2017.
Okay. Then what was next for you?
I went into working. So I worked for a little while and then I moved to Charlotte. So I live in Charlotte now. And I just started working in the restaurant industry. Now I'm a general manager for Bojangles. And I
Wow.
also work for this nonprofit called Roof Above, and we basically work with the homeless in Charlotte.
Definitely a big need there in Charlotte, for
Yeah.
sure with that community. Uh, So, general manager, what all does that entail? Because, a lot of people and a lot of students at early college, they get into the restaurant business as a 16-year-old job and they just think of it as a job. But there's a lot of upward movement.
I thought it was just a job too as well. But so general manager is really like you're managing up to 32 people. You have to learn how to watch your budget. You have to learn how to watch your hours. You got to learn how to order. We have like a P&L that we have to follow every month, and it's just a lot.
Business,
Yeah.
lots of business stuff. Love it. Tell me more about that nonprofit. How'd you get involved with it?
So basically, I was just I don't even remember, but I was just scrolling through, and like I just seen something online, so I was like, this looks pretty interesting. So and I always just wanted to help, so I applied for it, got hired on, and basically, we just so they have different parts, different departments in the thing. You have my department, which is shelter operations. Basically, we're emergency shelter, so they come every night, every day at 4:30, and then they get help with like benefits. If they have benefits, they help get benefits. if they're from a different state, we they have programs that will help them get bus tickets back home if they ever want to go back home. They have like veteran affairs that help veterans get into housing. It's just a great thing, really. Like it's just a lot of different departments for different things.
So
It all
basically,
just
you're the resources. You're
yeah. So it
connecting
just
people with the
all
resources.
yes, sir. So basically, it just all depends on what they want to do.
Gotcha. Very cool. Uh, if you think back to what you knew about the homeless population way back when you were a teenager, what do you wish now that you know about the homeless population?
Ugh. Like living down there, like Myrtle Beach, Conway wise, I really didn't see it as much as I do in Charlotte. But like, I probably, being like a teenage me, I probably would have gave that extra change that I had.
Right. That's something my wife worked with me on. It's like, just give what you got. After that,
Yeah.
it's up to them on what they do with it. I love that. All right. So, two tough questions for you. I can't let you off the hook with just the easy stuff. You were in one of those first classes I ever taught. Question number one: what advice would you give an eighth grader who in 2 weeks is going to receive the acceptance letter to early college? So, what advice would you give that eighth grader? Question number two, and you can answer these in any order you want to. Question number two: what advice do you give the seniors who are graduating in like 2 months, a little less than 2 months now, as they begin to start their next chapter?
All right. So the advice that I would give the eighth graders is, come in head first, get your work done, it's going to be a great opportunity for you. You don't have to rush into like, trying to figure out what schools you want to go to or, you know, so just, focus on getting your grades in and just being the best you could be. The seniors that are graduating, congratulations. Um, when you get to college, that freshman year is gonna, well, your first year in college or university. Don't get caught up in the the parties. Get your work done. Don't fall in with the wrong crowd.
Perfectly said. Well, let me wrap up the recording piece. I want to talk to you about a couple other things not on the recording. But
Okay.
Rashee Myers, class of 2012, rock star job.